everyone! The other day I ordered some stuff from Taylor Swift's UK store and my mail has just arrived, so I thought I'd show you the stuff that I got. So this package is quite a plain one. It did have my name on the front there, but I've taken it off. And it came all the way from London. So let's get this open. Okay, so inside I have a big cardboard envelope and there's some t-shirts as well. So I'm going to start with the cardboard envelope, which I assume has the 8x10 photos in. Let's have a look. This is a very sturdy way to send them. I'm very impressed. It really saves a lot of damage. Okay. They've sent me an extra. They've sent me another Speak Now Release Week Booklet. And the reason I'm very surprised is because I've ordered from the UK store before and I've never known anybody to get freebies. So I'm very excited about this. I already have one of these booklets. In 2011, when the tour first started, the Speak Now tour, they didn't have time to print any pictures of Taylor performing the show. So what they did when the show came to Europe is they gave away these Speak Now Release Week booklets instead. And this is about the things that she did on the week that the Speak Now album came out. And it's very high quality. This is probably one of my favourites because it's just so nice seeing her go everywhere. So I'm so happy that I've got another one of these. I love freebies. So that's really cool. Anyways, the 8x10 photos. And if you don't know, these are promotional photos that have been made every time this one of her albums comes out. So I've got Fearless, Speak Now, that's probably my favourite, and Red. And when I went to the meet and greet, I didn't realise how big these photos were until I got one myself. I'd never really measured how much 8x10 was, but I assumed it was like a little postcard size. But these are almost like mini posters. So these were £3 each in the UK store. And I think that's something really nice that you can just stick up on your wall really easily. It's not like a poster where it's all folded over and you have to kind of roll it out and then straighten it. It's so easy. So if anybody's looking to decorate their room, I'd suggest these because they are so pretty, so high quality. And I think my favourite is the Speak Now one. But just in general, it's been nice to catch up on all these. So now I'm going on to the t-shirts. And I've got one from the Fearless era, one from the Speak Now era, and one from the Red era. Now this first one was recently put into the UK store literally the other day. And this is the one that prompted me to make my order. Because this is like vintage Swift. You don't see these anymore. I didn't even know they'd ever made it to the UK. So this t-shirt is called the Vintage Taylor Swift Fearless Yellow Guitar Tee. And it says Swift on the front. And then on the back there, we've got a picture of two guitars and the word Fearless and of course Taylor's logo there. Now this one is a medium and it's rather baggy. If you're somebody who's bought a t-shirt from Taylor Swift recently and you have a medium, then you're maybe not used to seeing them looking this big. This is the sort of classic one. It was only when it came to like the sort of Red tour that they changed the sizes a lot. Nowadays I'm a large in Taylor Swift t-shirts and this one is going to be big on me. But it looks really nice and I can't wait to try it. In fact, I'm going to try it right now. Do bear with me. Okay, so there we are. And this is a nice baggy fit on me, which is exactly the sort of way that I like my t-shirts to fit. So we've got Swift on the front there. And you can see the design behind me there. I have a little bit of an interesting fact about the older Taylor Swift t-shirts. And that is that there's Roman numerals hidden in the designs of the older t-shirts. I don't think they've done it on any of the Red era or the 1989 era t-shirts, but it's certainly something that's cool on the more vintage designs. And the Roman numerals that you find on these t-shirt designs relate to what number t-shirt they'd made. And I think that's such a cool detail. I didn't even know about this at all until one day on Tailor Connect, the guy in charge was like, "Hey, have you found the hidden numbers?" And everybody was like, "What are you talking about?" So it's really, really cool and just a little bit of fun. So I really love that about the designs, and I'm so proud that I found this one so easily. The next one I have is the green Speak Now Torty in size extra large, and I'm a bit worried about this one because, as I said earlier, this is the old sizing, so this one's probably going to be very big on me. That does look very big. So it says Speak Now World Tour 2011 on the front. The writing on the front, if you look very closely, is actually the tour dates. So let's see, it's this one here I went to, Manchester in the UK. And I think that was a really inventive way to put the tour dates on there. I only saw this t-shirt at a distance for a long time, and I didn't really understand what it was meant to be. But I think that's really cool, and you can look very, very closely and see which show you went to. And then on the back, we've got a design. This was on the inside of the Speak Now album. This is the wrists of Taylor and some of her band members, and they've put letters on their wrists that it spells out Speak Now. And I think that's a really cool picture. So I'm going to try this one on now. Okay, and there we go. As you can see, it looks a lot baggier than the one I wore from the Fearless era. And it is quite cosy. I could definitely wear this around the house, but I think if I was going out, I'd maybe want to put something else on because this doesn't look like it fits me properly. It also says Taylor Swift on the sleeve here, which is a detail I didn't notice at first. And this one was £5. And if it was any more than £5, I'd maybe think about sending it back. But I think it's a nice one to kind of lounge around in the house in, or maybe I'll do some exercise in this one. So that's the forest green colour. And then on the back you can see the design. And I love how striking that design is in the green. That looks really nice. And finally, my last t-shirt is the red phone tee, which is from the red era. And this one was a little more expensive. It cost me £8.99. And this is inspired by the song We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together. And I'm just going to open it up. This one's been sent in a little plastic bag. So we have a little tag with it there. That's really cute. It's got Taylor's photo on the front there. And this one is also extra large, but I'm expecting this to be a lot less roomy than the extra large I'm wearing just now. So there we go. It says like ever, and it's got the phone on it there. And then on the back, I've never noticed this detail before, but it's actually the rest of the phone. So you've got the front of the phone there, and then it kind of snakes round to your back, which is really cool. And Taylor's logo is very subtle at the bottom there, which is what I really like. It's not overpowering the design of this t-shirt. So let's try it on. Okay, there we go. And this extra large is very soft. It's quite a thin t-shirt. And you'll see that it's the same sort of size as the medium that I had for the Fearless shirt. So there's a lot of difference in sizes between the Fearless era and the red era. So that's something you have to be aware of whenever you're ordering from the Taylor Swift store. After the Speak Now era, the sizes changes dramatically. And that's just something you should be aware of if you're ever ordering, just so that you don't accidentally get disappointed by what you receive. And as I was putting this on, I realised that the Roman numerals I was talking about are actually on this t-shirt too. So this t-shirt is number 35, and once I take it off I'll show you exactly where that is. So I'm just going to have a look at my Speak Now one and see if I can find any digits on there. I've checked the back and the front of this t-shirt, and I can't find any Roman numerals on it. So if anybody knows what number this t-shirt is or where to find the Roman numerals, I'd be really interested to know. So anyway, I'm just going to change out to this t-shirt and then show you where they are on this t-shirt, so you can kind of see the pattern that the Roman numerals follow, and you can look at your own collection too and see what you find. Okay, so you heard me talking about the phone, and we've got the telephone on the back here, and if you look right at the centre of the telephone, we've got the Roman numerals 35. So that's really clever. I never realised that they were still doing the Roman numerals when this t-shirt was made. So, like I said, I'm really interested to get out my other t-shirts and see if I can find any more. And that is the end of my Taylor Swift UK store haul. It's been really good to get some of the things in my collection that I've been missing. I know these items are quite old, but it's just really nice to have some of the older things too, as well as the newer things, which I got during the tour. So, all in all, I paid £27.99 for these and £4 in postage and packaging, and I'd say I've done pretty well. That's about the same as I would pay for one of the 1989 hoodies, and I feel like I'm going to get a lot more use out of these, and it's so great to have a freebie as well. That was really, really nice of them to put that in. So I hope you enjoyed this haul. If you have any of these items, if there's anything that you're looking for in particular, if you have any questions, put them down below and I'd love to help you out. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Cheerio!